All right, we're all here. It is 7 o'clock. I will call the meeting to order. Pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Warren? Gonzalez? Here. Hussein?
Here.
Jost? Here. Jack?
Here.
Pelletier here. Puzo?
First up, I'll make a motion to approve the regular board meeting minutes from December 8th, 2022.
Second.
Any corrections, questions, comments?
Oh, I did have a question to possibly correct. The last line, was that just a repeat? The first page?
Oh, the bottom line?
Yeah.
Right, yes. Thank you.
Well, no, because to return to open session.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Oh, I guess technically, yes, it was, so.
Because it looks like,
Oh.
it looks like it was above the actual motion. So, because if you turn it
That's
over.
what it is, it's just reversed.
Yeah, so we can correct that. If you want to not approve them this time, we can correct that and you can approve them next month. Or you can approve them with the amendments or as revised, if you want to do that.
Just approve it. Approve as amended.
As amended? Okay, I'll change the motion.
Do you see that, Suzanne? On the minutes? Well, it's just, yeah, on the minutes.
Okay, all those in favor of approving the December 8th, 2022 minutes as discussed amended, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Okay, next up, I'll make a motion to approve the executive session meeting minutes from December 8th, 2022.
I second the motion.
Thank you. Questions, comments?
Okay, all those in favor of approving the executive session minutes from December 8th, 2022, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Okay, we have one more. I'll make a motion to approve the executive session meeting minutes from November 10th, 2022.
Second.
Is that you, Lena?
Yes.
All those in favor of approving the executive session minutes from, sorry, did I mix up the dates?
No,
November
no,
10th, second. Okay, November 10th, 2022, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Okay, next up, public comments, agenda items only. Hello, thank you for coming. Hello. Any comments?
Any comments on?
So, agenda items only first?
Oh.
No. Okay, well,
We have another public
we
comment.
have another public comments at the end.
With
too.
non-agenda items,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, so, shouldn't be too long, so. President's report, so, well, Happy New Year, everybody. Hope everyone is healthy and well. I want to reiterate our condolences to Estelle Cooperman's family. Estelle was a longtime trustee of the library and friend of the library, and she supported us right up until the end. So I hope that I know everyone joins me in extending our condolences to her family.
She had to be in her 90s.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
exactly
I
how
mean, I
old.
think she's
so-
lived a good life, but
Yeah, no, because the last one, she came to that one, I don't know if you.
No, you
were there.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
were meeting.
Yeah, she was, yeah. She was always very supportive of.
Very
Yeah, she
supportive.
was.
Both times and stuff, so.
yeah, and as a patron of it, you know,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah,
she
her-
kept, yeah.
Her
so-
daughter reached out to us and they're asking friends and family to make donations to the library in her name.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's nice.
wrote on the social media pages was very nice,
Yeah.
much nicer.
Karina and I, yeah, it was, her picture
felt like
was,
it was lacking.
Yeah, but Karina and I put that together, so.
Good job, very nice, very nice. And I would like to wish luck to Diane. I hope that whatever her next position is a positive
Oh,
one.
Diana.
And best of luck to Helga. I know that there's a lot of mixed emotions with that,
She's-
but
yes,
I hope the
yes.
next chapter is a good one.
I'm super excited for her though, sad for us, but, and jealous, because we're the same age. I'm like, oh, but yeah, I'm here for a while, so, yeah, I'm excited for her, so it's nice, because her husband has been retired for a couple of years now, so
Oh.
it'll give them some, yeah.
Good, good. And that's it. So we'll go into committee reports. Up first is finance.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the financial reports for, I'm not done yet.
Sorry. my
December
apologies.
31st, 2022. Okay, general ledger, whatever.
Yeah, I've been kind
Any questions on that? So this still all has, other than the wind trust, that still all has to be moved
the Fifth Third.
from the Fifth Third.
So
yeah, yeah.
the Fifth Third operating, what is left in there is just the amount that I've kept in there to cover, at least for the next several months, the loan payment for the construction loan. So everything else has
Okay.
been zeroed out, and then I still need to work with them on getting that, either billing us for that, or give us some
Right,
kind of
right.
booklet to pay, or to debit it from our new wind trust account. So, but everything else has been zeroed out, so that's the only thing that's left in Fifth Third.
Check register, anybody have any questions?
There were a couple big ones.
Oh, yeah.
The All American Exterior Solutions was the roof. That's the main part of the roof, and the CNA was for the annual payment for the municipal employee retirement fund.
Right.
The separate, the non-IMRF retirement fund, so.
So that's the other retirement fund, the CNA. How
Yes.
many people are still in that? Just one person?
One person is still in that, but we have to continue to pay because we have former employees that have either retired or that have retired that are still drawing money out of the CNA, or from the MRF account as opposed to IMRF. So when the village switched from the MRF account to IMRF in 2005,
Uh-huh.
they gave employees the option of staying in the MRF account
Right.
or switching to IMRF. And so anyone that stayed in the MRF account, we continued to pay into that for them as well, and then they contributed as well. So, over time, most of those employees have retired.
Correct.
And so we just have one that's left.
But
So-
we're still paying them in?
Because because people are still pulling money out of the MRF account. We still have to fund it. Yeah. So I'm actually
I thought
arranging.
once you retire, you don't
No,
get
well,
the-
it depends on how you pull it out. So some people, when they retire, you have a choice. You can get like a monthly annuity, or you can pull it out as a lump sum.
Uh-huh.
So a couple of our recently retired employees that had gotten larger payouts did take a lump sum. Like
Mhm.
Blanche took a lump sum,
Right.
Kevin did, and Natalia all took lump sums. But other employees have chosen to take monthly annuities. So as long as someone is still pulling money out of that, we still have to continue to fund that. I would be happy to show you the agreement.
No, I believe you,
Yeah,
said that I
it's,
don't believe you, I just
yeah.
thought once you retire, you're not putting into.
Yeah, we still have to fund it to a certain extent, so,
Mhm.
and that's what this is. So I'm actually arranging a meeting with the actuarial firm that handles it, Lauterbach and Amen, to kind of talk about what we can expect this to cost us over the next several years, or at least as much as they can tell me, so,
Mhm, mhm.
just so that we can budget appropriately. Because this is higher than it has been ever.
Yeah.
And some of that is because there's no one paying into it any longer, so the employers now have to make up a bigger portion of that, because there's no one paying into this anymore. except, and we have.
Except the one person.
Except one person, and for us, that's a part-time employee, so, yeah. So, yeah.
Okay.
And it normally would have come out of, well, it did come out of December, so I was thinking it was January. So we had held off a little bit on sending the check-in because of the delay in the tax dollars. I wanted to make sure that we had enough money and we did, so yeah. so that's
But we
what
pay
that
it at the end of the.
we only pay it once a year. We usually find out in the fall what that amount is.
Right.
Yeah. And unfortunately, it's often after we've done the budget. So it's always kind of my best guess, best estimation, I shouldn't say guess, but in some ways it feels like a guess. Yeah, so I mean, that's why I want to meet with Lauterbach and Enid to talk about, you know, what sorts of things I should be looking for so that I can budget appropriately.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. The income statement.
The first part is on the back page. So, yeah, the start is on the.
Oh.
So since this was completed, we have gotten additional tax monies in, so you'll see that reflected in next month's financials.
Okay.
So, because this is just the end of the year, so we did have one come in at the beginning of
But
January.
now they're saying that the taxes, you won't have to pay until.
The spring tax
April.
bill has been delayed, or it will also be delayed by 1 month. So now instead of being due at the beginning of March, it's due at the beginning of April.
April, so that.
We should be fine. So between the catch-up of the tax dollars and the transfer of money from PMA into the operating account, we should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, sure. That 1 month delay is not nearly as bad as the 6 month delay was,
Right,
obviously,
yeah,
so.
yeah, but. That's all my questions. Anybody else have any?
Vote on the financial report for December. Gonzalez,
Yes.
Hussein,
Yes.
Jost. Yes. Masajak,
Yes.
Pelletier, yes. Puzo.
Yes.
Flora.
Yes.
All right. Next committee's facilities policy is meeting.
We're gonna set a meeting date after this, so that it'll be sometime in the next few weeks, so that we can review the 4 policies up for review. Right now, the managers are looking at them, I'm reviewing them, and then I'll send those on to the policy committee.
Staff reports, do you have anything to highlight or add?
I have a couple things to add. Just a reminder that it's the time of year that you should be getting the email asking you to fill out your statements of economic interest again. So those will probably be coming February or March. The list of filers is due to Cook County February 15th, I think, but I sent the list in, so just a reminder to watch for that. And we chose our summer reading theme, and this will be the graphic. I just thought I would show you. So it's called Discover the Magic, and Bettina did this. So this will be the one that's on the t-shirt, and then this will be used, obviously, so full color. So I just wanted to share that.
I love the print.
Yeah, it's really cute, so. Yeah, so if you want to pass it around, read that. I don't think I have anything else to add. Does anyone have any questions about my report? The summer went very quickly between vacations and the holidays and everything like that, so.
No issues with the closing or anything like that.
No, everything went really well. Thank you for being in contact with me. The managers handled it really well. Courtney was our resident amateur meteorologist. So Melissa got her little mug that said something about being an amateur meteorologist because she was like updating us all the time with all the weather and stuff because she follows this group of meteorologists. So it went pretty smoothly as far as I can tell. Not being here was, but they all handled it really well, and it helped that, we were already going to be closed for the weekend, and so that just kind of segued into that. So hopefully the bad weather didn't impact anyone's holidays too much up here, but yeah, it was very little issue with it. We had no problems with the building because of it or anything like
Yeah,
that.
it ended up being not much for
Yeah.
us, so, you know, it just was, it was dangerously cold on
The wind and
on Friday, so,
yeah.
yeah, so.
But yeah, everything went well, no problems with the building, and so that was all good.
Good.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I was really worried about, you know, bursting pipes, especially in the tech services office. There's a sink, and it's directly on the exterior north wall, and there's very little insulation in the building on that side. And so in the past, we've actually had to leave the water running, and so we did that, and Ed was really good about checking on everything, so.
Yeah, I read in his
Yeah.
report that he came in.
Yeah.
and was good.
Anyone have any other questions or comments about the report or any of the other reports?
So, we have no unfinished business, so moving right along. New business. I'll make a motion to approve resolution number 2023-01, resolution ratifying fund transfers. Do you need me to read the amounts?
I don't think so, as long as you've read the resolution name. So I had asked Frank to help me create this resolution, just so that we had a paper trail, a complete paper trail of all the transfers. I know that you've either been notified of this from me verbally or in email, but I thought this was a clearer way to do this, particularly for auditing purposes and that kind
But
of thing.
you
So.
just did this on your own, it's not something we have to do.
No, we do not have
the
to do
transfer,
it,
the
but,
resolution.
yeah, but I always feel more comfortable if we can have a clear paper trail, and the auditor always likes to see that, so we try to do that, so.
Oh, sorry, vote on that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're looking at me. Hussein,
Aye.
Jost,
Yeah, yes.
Masajek,
Yes.
Pelletier, yes. Puzo,
Yes.
Flores,
Yes.
Gonzalez.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, next, communications, well, we got, first, I hope everyone saw the couple of comments about the Crafting for Charity, the blankets that some of, you know, it really impacted people, so that was cool to see. And then a very nice letter from, Northern Food Bank, so thank you for including those for us.
Yeah, so she made a deposit or a donation in our name, I don't know how much, but I think that's very kind of them, but, and then also, I didn't copy it, but we also have a thank you note from Advocate Healthcare. We do provide books for them to distribute to families, and we partner with a bunch of area libraries that do this as well, so there's a thank you note for that, so I can just pass it around if you want to see it, so. Yeah, we do it, we've been doing it every year for a few years now. I think 2020, I don't think we did it because of the pandemic, but I think we started again.
We all lost 2 years.
Yeah, at the time of last fall meeting, so there was 1 or 2 years that we didn't do it, but we did it again for this year, so. It's
Also-
a really nice outreach.
Yeah, everyone should have gotten, I asked Pam to make updated copies of her 2023 goals with the extra little notes that we discussed in December, so thank you for bringing those for everybody. And also, Pam also included, I'm sure all of you kind of read through it, some updates to Robert's rules as it pertains to us. I did read through it, but I didn't want to make any changes necessarily for this meeting, especially before we actually had a chance to
And
discuss.
I don't know that we need to make any changes to the way that we're running our meetings, it's pretty good, and
Yeah.
quite frankly, Robert's Rules of Order is great, and we follow it as best we can and stuff, but, oftentimes, you know, whatever the board votes for, as long as everyone is in agreement, so, this was an updated version of this. I know some of you have gone to, Nancy, I think her name's Nancy's program in the past, but this was an updated version, and I thought it would be just for your information and just edification, and like I said, our board meetings run pretty smoothly, but, you know, it's always good to follow Robert's Rules of Order, especially if you have any kind of conflict or decide to make
Yeah.
other things.
I don't think I got that.
You probably didn't.
Oh,
There's an extra,
There's
yeah.
the
I got
downside.
two. I got
Hey,
two.
you got mine?
You got mine?
I did.
There was a process that we talked about last,
I
meeting.
will get those for you, Mark.
I got it.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
two.
you?
I had two
He
copies.
had
Okay,
mine. He
okay.
had mine.
Okay,
He
yeah.
had mine.
Then probably would have-
There was a process though that we discussed last meeting, and I can't remember the name of it.
Consent agenda?
Consent
Yes.
agenda.
Yeah.
So I would like to explore that if anybody else would, maybe at the next meeting, but something to consider.
We can discuss it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm never gonna shoot down it if everyone wants to discuss, ideas about something.
So can I so can I talk about what a consent agenda would look like with this agenda?
Yes.
Just to give you a better sense. So if we move to a consent agenda, basically it would be things that are normally you're gonna approve, probably the minutes, could be financials, could be some just regular business. So for example, like this month, if we had a consent agenda, we could have said approval of the minutes, President's probably approval of the minutes, maybe finances, and then you just vote on the consent agenda. People always have the option of pulling something off of the consent agenda, so we would still list this out separately, we would just say under consent agenda. And then as president, you would say, does anyone want to pull anything off of the consent agenda to discuss, or somebody had a question, or there was a correction, that kind of thing. I will say, I think it can speed meetings up, and I have no issue if the board decides they want to do that. I will say, for our purposes, our meetings run pretty smoothly by and large. So I don't know that would save us a ton of time, but, certainly we
Yeah,
could look into it.
It was more about the efficiency.
So I can, for next month, if the board wants me to, I can create like kind of the regular agenda, and then I can create like a consent agenda, just to show you what that may look like, just so you can kind of see, and we may have more things on the agenda for next month that might give us a better idea of kind of if that's gonna speed something up.
Does everyone like that idea to get an eyes on kind of what that looks like? I'm not necessarily, sold on it, but we can definitely have a discussion about it. So, I think, our meetings do run smoothly. I think there's something, concise about being able to find each motion and be able to kind of have that transparency in there. So, but we can definitely discuss them, and if it kind of.
So I'll just do a regular
Yeah, I think
agenda, and then
that-
I'll create a
that would be
consent
great.
agenda. We'll plan on following the regular agenda, but that you can at least then see what the agenda would look like.
Once
and
we
a
get eyes
sense
on it,
for
maybe
that.
we like it, maybe we don't, or
Yeah.
or whatever, and so
Okay.
maybe that gives everybody some time to also kind of ponder as well, so.
And Pam, actually, if you could send this to me, that would be helpful. You can send it to me, let Nancy.
Electronically?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
But it is a helpful reference point to have the updated,
Roberts.
Roberts,
Mostly,
yeah.
it's for your information and,
Yeah.
just to keep this all on track.
All right, so, public comments, non-agenda items.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hi, my name is Tara Donnelly, and I should probably stand up.
You don't have to say that.
However you.
Yeah, my name is Tara Donnelly, and I'm here with Lisa, and we're part of Library Defense, and we are interested in supporting libraries, library workers, and the mission of libraries, and there's been a lot of conflict in some libraries, and it was our thought that we want to be here all the time for the libraries. So we are focused on the northwest suburbs of Cook County, and so that's why we're here tonight at Morton Grove to just kind of show up and be here and let you know that we are here to support the library and to enjoy your very efficient meeting, actually. I sat through a lot of these types of meetings, and this is quite good, so I'm enjoying it.
No
So-
consent.
Right.
Our goal is to always have boring board meetings.
Yes.
No, boring, quick.
Yeah. You know, it can be quick, but the goal is to have as little kind of conflict, and we've been very fortunate. We have a lot of support in the community and stuff, and I know that's something that some of our neighboring libraries are struggling with and stuff, so we appreciate you being here very much. So that's, as the director, I'm saying that from the library standpoint, I'm sure Emily may want to say something as well.
Yeah, yeah. Well, thank you for your energy into, that's a very worthwhile cause that you're fighting for. I wish it was different, and I wish that you didn't have to do what you were doing, so I feel pretty confident saying that we are here because we are pro-library and we are pro the institution that they stand for and what we bring to the community, and we're proud of that, and so I'm glad you share that belief, so and thank you for taking the time out of your schedules, which I'm sure are busy just like ours.
I have
so.
another meeting after this. I'm just getting the details for,
Yeah.
So Lisa, you
Well,
had mentioned that.
someone's coming too.
Hmm?
Give us a heads up if somebody else is coming.
Oh, we will.
For sure.
Usually we would hear
have
about that, but
people-
I know that there's been, Lincolnwood in particular has had some issues
And
and
Niles.
stuff. And not the situation at Niles last year and it's ongoing. So we've been very, very lucky. We have a great group of board members here, so. Are you, do you come to the library?
So,
No, Lisa, you said
I
that you.
live in Morton
Okay.
Grove, and my daughter's 14. Emily, you look really, I think I've seen you for years, like in the community. My daughter's in 8th grade at Lincoln. Morton Grove Library was like my safe space for many years while I was trying to get out of domestic violence. So we spent days, hours in the children's library playing with the trains and, you know, I mean, I don't know what's down there anymore.
It's still down there. It's
all
all remodeled.
Did
If you
walk
haven't, if
through
you
it,
haven't
and-
been down there, you should go take a peek
I
down there.
did walk through after it, I just don't remember what's in the
Yeah.
kids area now, but, I had very good feelings towards this library.
Well, we're glad that
Well,
we
thank
could be
you.
here.
And
for
my
you.
son's very good friend Christian works here. so-
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
He works in circulation.
Thank you thanks for sharing that. And thanks for being here. Well, all right, folks, we've had a very efficient meeting
That was-
tonight. It's 7:28.
Wow.
Adjourned. We will see you on February.